What's up, fellas? It's your boy Schema with another episode for the Dynasty. Talk about the test schedule for just weeks 2 and 3. I got the Ravens and the Redskins as a toss-up. Go either way. The key player is going to be Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. Key player for the Redskins will be Sweat. Um, it's definitely going to be a great game to watch. Browns, I feel like it's going to be a blowout. He might put 50 nuggets up on him. The key player in this game could be Ward, cornerback Ward. Just a great cornerback to have. And on the Colts, I'm gonna go with the rookie Jameson, the guy that was drafted to play, within the 3-4 as a defensive end. Packers and Vikings, I'm gonna say a blowout. Key player in this game, I'm about to go with Diggs. I think he's much needed to try to beat the tough secondary of the Packers. And the Packers' key player would be Savage. And I got the Packers with a blowout. Um, week 2, you got the Titans and the Jaguars. That's going to be a pretty good game. Ramsey, of course, is the key player for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Snow, actually, who was just drafted, converted to corner from safety. I got this game as a toss-up. Bengals and Steelers. Key player, I'm going to go Bengals Mixon. I think Mixon will need to run the ball well to have a chance to win this game. And Steelers, I got to go Juju. I mean, I know you got Bush on defense. I still think Juju is going to be the key player in this game here. So we're going to call this a toss-up. Should be a fun game to watch. Dolphins and Bills. I'm going to go Ballard, just the key in this game. Bills, I'm going to go to Darius White. I think he cannot allow the Dolphins to get, into a rhythm in the passing game. Ballard should get his, but, you know, Tre'Davious White has to have a good game to give the Bills a chance. It won't be no blowout, but I got the Dolphins winning. The Falcons and the Lions. This should be a lot of fun to watch. That's a toss-up. Slay should be the key player for the Lions. The Falcons, I'm going to have to go with Matt Ryan. He has to have a good game. I really think Matt Ryan would be the key player in this game. But Slay, he's going to be able to hopefully have a good game. He cannot allow the passing tackle of the Falcons, led by Ridley at the wide receiver position, to have a good day. You do have Hopper at the tight end position. But like I said, Matt Ryan has to have a good game. Lions, Slay has to contain. Moving on to the Panthers and the Bears. I think the Panthers' key player could be Jackson on defense at corner. And Bears, of course, Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack can come out with like 3 or 4 sacks. It's an easy win for the Bears. But just like the Lions and Falcons, I think it's a toss-up. And I think Jackson could have an easy day. We might go with Luke. We're going to switch that up. I'm going to say Luke. Luke Kuechly is the key player in this game. Because I think after the trade with Allen Robinson, Dante Jackson at corner is going to have an easy day. But it's a toss-up. 49ers and the Jets. I think Sherman will be the key player to try to contain Julio Jones, as well as, the speedster. Man, he's a great one. Number 11, you should have saw him today. I think he had a touchdown. So we'll see. Robbie Anderson. We'll see what he does this game. For the Jets key player, I'm going to have to go my quarterback. I mean, because this 49 secondary is not as bad as people think. It's actually one of the best in the league, from my opinion. So I'm gonna say my quarterback is Denzel Marsh, who I drafted with the 13th overall pick. Moving on, and I have to say the 49ers will win this game. They'll edge it out. Let's see what happens. Seahawks and the Patriots. This is a toss-up game. Key player in this game here. I'm gonna go with Bobby Wagner to contain the Patriots offense. On the Patriots side of the ball, we're gonna go with Gilmore because we know the Seahawks like to pass the ball a lot. So Gilmore has, has to be aware every single play. The Broncos and the Chiefs. Um, whew, game might be better than people think. I'm gonna go a toss-up. I think Tyreek Hill will be the key player in this game for the Chiefs. Broncos. I'm gonna have to go Von Miller. I think Von Miller has to get to Mahomes, you know, almost every possession to give the Broncos, a fair chance to win this game. Um, Moving on, I'm gonna go Saints and Raiders. Toss up. I think the key player, of course, for the Raiders will be Sam Donald, connecting to the receivers, of course. Saints, I'm gonna go Marquise Williams. I think Marquise Williams has to make a couple of plays in the passing game to, pretty much change how the Raiders want to play. Most people probably gonna pick the Raiders in this game, but it won't be easy. I'll go toss up. Cardinals and Rams. The key player in this game, or the key player for the Rams. Um, if he's gonna play this week, I think I would got to say Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, most definitely. And I would say Armstead for the Cardinals, newly acquired in the offseason. It was a trade that he made with the Saints to get Armstead to get a better O line. Hopefully he can contain Donald. We'll see what happens. But it's a blowout. Cardinals all over the Rams. Texans and Chargers. There's a toss-up from the jump. Hopkins definitely the key player in this game for the Texans. And I'm going to go with Joey Bosa for the Chargers. Definitely going to be a game to see. Toss-up. The Eagles and Buccaneers. It won't be no blowout, but I got the Eagles in this one. The Eagles, with a D-line led by Fletcher Cox, should be able to put tremendous pressure on the Bucs. And on the Bucs, I'm gonna go with Mike Evans. I think Mike Evans will have to have a big game against a pesky secondary. Should be a nice game to watch, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles. For the Giants and the Cowboys, easy one for the Cowboys. Straight blowout. With the key player in this game gonna be Dak Prescott. I think that Dak Prescott is gonna have a field day. You just don't want him to have a bad day. Giants, I'm gonna have to say I gotta go Barkley. Barkley needs to, keep the chains moving to keep the Cowboys, off the field. I mean, that's the only way he's going to prevent the Cowboys from putting up 50 points on him. I meant 50 nuggets with the quickness. Moving on to week 3. Week 3, Lions-Texans. The key player in this game here, definitely going to be Slay for the Lions. And again, Hopkins for the Texans. But it's a blowout. I like Addy 5 to blow him out. Bengals and Giants. I got the Bengals in a blowout. Key player in this game, I think AJ Green could have a monster game against the Giants. In this game, the Giants, I think we got to go with Henderson, who's part of that offensive line. He has to help out on Geno Atkins. If he can help out on Geno Atkins, that will help, the Giants get a little time, to produce some type of offense. But I got the Bengals in a blowout. Vikings and Bears. I got the Bears blowing the Vikings out. I think the key player is going to be Khalil Mack again. And the Vikings, We're gonna go with Thielen because you got Kyle Fuller, you know, at cornerback. I think that he's gonna be on Diggs. So if Thielen can have a big day, that gives the Vikings a chance. But I look for the Bears to blow him out. Saints and Buccaneers. Um, you know what? We're gonna go with Jordan. Let's see here. Nah, I'm gonna go Lattimore. Lattimore has to have a big game. You got Mike Evans on the other side of the ball, who would be the Bucks key player. This would be a good matchup at this time. Toss up. Steelers and Browns. Um, I think Big Ben, it will be the key player for the Steelers. He has to distribute the ball everywhere because the Browns secondary too tough. They just keep throwing to the same guy. You know. Um, of course, I'm gonna go with Myles Garrett in this game to be the key player, and the reason why he has to get to Big Ben. You give Big Ben time, the Steelers gonna find a way to win. But you know, it's gonna be a good one. I got the Browns edging them out though. Rams and Eagles, it's blowout time. Is it blowout time? Nah, I would take that back. I think the Eagles are edge out. The key player in this game here for the Rams. Um, wow, this is gonna be a good one. Trying to see. I think we're gonna go with about tight end Everett. You know, if he can have a good game, he can help. You know, get Cook free of those good corners in Philadelphia, who loves corners. Um, Eagle side of the ball, I'm gonna go with Cougar Hill. I think Flair's not one to I think Cougar Hill can get about 2 or 3 picks. Don't look for Flair to light up the scoreboard in this game. Eagles defense will be too tough. I got the Eagles by 2 touchdowns. The Packers and the Panthers. I'm still gonna say blowout. I'm not sold on how the Panthers beat up on Dion in week 1 with the Falcons. I'm not sold on that yet. Well, he did play well in the off season as well, you know. But in this game here, the Panthers gonna try to come. The Packers gonna try to come and just light up the scoreboard. It won't be that easy this game. So I'm gonna go with in this game for sure. Dante Jackson would be the key to try to neutralize the Packers passing game. On the Packers side of the ball, um, I'm gonna go with the I think the way they've been playing, I gotta go with the Jair, the cornerback. But I think I really think DJ Moore needs to have a good game. But Jair, I think he can try to like lock him up. So that'll be the key in this game here. I say the Packers edge him out. Redskins and Falcons, always a fun game to watch. But in this game here, the Redskins will be a little too much. I think that Matt Ryan, might get his head broke by Sweat. But I'm gonna tell you now, Freeman will be the key in this game. If Freeman can find a way to get, you know, some holes and get going, he can make the game close and come out with a victory, hopefully at the end. Bills and Patriots. It's gonna be a better game than people think. I'm gonna go toss up in this. Uh, the Bills' defense is good. Tom Brady would be the key in this game. He would need to distribute the ball to multiple receivers. I got. I personally think the Patriots gonna win. But we're gonna go toss up. I think the Patriots gonna edge them out because that Patriots defense is tough, and the Bills still have an inaccurate quarterback. So we're gonna see. and Josh Allen. Key players in this game, um, I think we're gonna go with Sonny Michel at running back, and for the Bills, Tre'Davious White once again, because the Patriots are gonna try to pass, get down the field. So Tre'Davious White, he needs to make it hard on Tom Brady. Ravens and Titans. I'm gonna go with the Ravens with a blowout. The key players in this game will be Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, and it's going to be Snow for the Titans. So we'll see what happens. I got the Ravens for the blowout. Jets and Cardinals. We'll call the toss up. I think the key in this game will be Armstead. He got Quinn Williams to worry about, and I think Julio Jones will be the key because he got Patrick Peterson. If Julio Jones can have a good game, they give the Jets a chance. And the Cardinals, like I said, if Armstead can, give Kyler Murray time, then that gives the advantage to the Cardinals. The Dolphins and the 49ers? Oh boy. We're going to go toss up. Key player in this game will be Kerry Kittles of the 49ers that make, the 49ers linebackers work. And I think that in this particular game, we're going to say Phillip Rivers for the Dolphins. That secondary of the 49ers, led by Richard Sherman and Verrett, is going to be nasty. But we'll see what happens. It's a toss-up. Raiders and Broncos. I got the Raiders with a blowout. I think the Raiders are primed for a playoff berth. Key player, Sam Darnold, because the Broncos got pretty good defensive pieces over there. And I'm going to say Chris Harris in this game will be the key. If Chris Harris can get a couple of interceptions, he definitely could get the Broncos a chance to win this game. Chargers and Chiefs. I'm going to go with a toss-up in this one. I think that Mahomes will be the key in this game here, being able to read real quickly and throw the ball before the Chargers defense get there. And again, in the Chargers game, it'll be Bosa. If Bosa can find a way to put pressure on Mahomes, that gives him a legitimate chance to win. Seahawks and Cowboys, it's going to be a high-scoring game. A lot of points. Tons of points. I got the Cowboys edging him out, though. We'll see what happens. The key player in this game here, I'm going to have to go with Byron Jones, because the Seahawks can come and pass all day. And on the Seahawks side of the ball, I'm going to go Russell Wilson because the Cowboys' defense is tough. It won't be that easy to pass. But I got the Cowboys, edging them out. I got the Cowboys edging them out. Jaguars and Colts. I think in this game here, with a tough defense like the Jaguars, we're going to go with Brissett as the key player to distribute the ball where it needs to be to the open guy. On the other side, you got Jalen Ramsey of the Jaguars, who can lock up any receiver in Indy. So we're going to see what happens. But I got, this is a blowout. Jacksonville wins big. Okay, fellas, that concludes the show. Peace. Good luck.